When the day of Pentecost had finally arrived, they were all together in the same place. Suddenly there came from heaven a noise like the sound of a strong blowing wind, and it filled the whole house where they were sitting. Then tongues, seemingly made of fire, appeared to them, moving apart and coming to rest on each one of them. They were all filled with the Holy Spirit, and they began to speak in other languages as the Spirit gave them the words to say.
There were devout Jews from every nation under heaven staying in Jerusalem at that time. When they heard this noise, they came together in a crowd. They were deeply puzzled because every single one of them could hear them speaking in his or her own native language.
They were astonished and amazed. "These men who are doing the speaking are all Galileans, aren't they?" they said.
So how is it that each of us can hear them in our own mother tongues? There are Parthians here, and Medians, Elamites, people from Mesopotamia, Judea, Cappadocia, Pontus, Asia, Phrygia and Pamphilia, Egypt, and the parts of Libya that belong to Cyrene. There are people from Rome, proselytes, as well as Jews. There are Cretans and Arabs. We can hear them telling us about the powerful things God has done in our own languages.
Everyone was astonished and perplexed. What does it all mean? They were asking each other, but some sneered. They're full of new wine, they said.
Then Peter got up with the 11. He spoke to them in a loud voice. "People of Judea," he began, "all of you staying here in Jerusalem, there's something you have to know. Listen to what I'm saying. These people aren't drunk, as you imagine. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning. No, this is what the prophet Joel was talking about when he said,
In the last days, declares God, I will pour out my Spirit on all people. Your sons and daughters will prophesy. Your young men will see visions. Your old men will dream dreams. Yes, even on slaves, men and women alike, will I pour out my Spirit in those days, and they shall prophesy. And I will give signs in the heavens above, and portents on the earth beneath. Blood and fire and clouds of smoke. The sun will be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before the day of the Lord comes, the great and glorious day.
And then everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God.